Hey queens, so you're welcome back again to the second part of this tutorials. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. My name is Esther and this is Queen Sewing Tutorials, a platform where I share sewing tutorials. This video you're about to watch has a first part, so you want to check that out so you don't get confused in the way. And again, this is a very detailed tutorial and I made sure I covered every part of it, which of course made it quite lengthy, so I hope you are patient enough to learn each process. So queens, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already and let us get started with the tutorial. So queens, on my last video I stopped at the inner part where I was cutting the inner part. So right now it is time for me to cut the sleeves. So on the table I have unfold my chatelaine lace that I'll be using for the sleeve. And this lace is not up to 1.5 yards, it's like 1 yard and 10 inches or so. So right now I came down by 0.5 inches to make an equal line. From there, I'm going to be marking out the full length of the sleeve. And for the full length, I used 18 inches. If you notice, the sleeve is a bit long, although not long to the wrist, but very almost close to the wrist. So that's exactly the style the exact sleeve I'm going for. So now I'm going to be cutting that out. So when I was done with that, I brought out my main bodies to measure my armhole depth so that I can know what to cut on my sleeve. This is how I like to cut my sleeve. So when I did that, I got 14 inches. Now I will bring my sleeve and I'm just going to be cutting it out like this. I'm going to bend it this way. If you're already used to my channel, this is how I cut and you already know how I cut my sleeves, right? So this is how I'm just going to achieve the curve on my sleeve. So queens, I would love to also tell you to watch some of my shorts videos because I drop a lot of helpful behind the scenes over there. Like a lot of things I can't cover on my long videos, I just make sure I cover them in details over there. So like these sleeve tutorials, I have them there. So now I'm going to be taking her curve measurement and I got 9 inches. But I added 1 inch to that and it gave me 10 inches, and that is what I'm marking over there for the round curve. And I'm just going to be connecting it into the depth of my armhole, just like you see me do. When I was done with that, it is time for me to create the opening in the middle of the sleeve. If you notice, the sleeve has an opening in the middle of it. It has a straight opening, then a curve at the end. So that is what I'm trying to do. And to do that, I came down by 10 inches. That is from my shoulder line. I came down by 10 inches. Then from that 10 inches, I came down again by 4 inches to get the opening. I'm going to be putting a picture up for you to see what I am talking about. So from that 4 inches, that is where I will be creating the curve, like you see me using my free hand to do. So what that means is that from the first marked line and the second line, I am just going to be slitting it open. Then from that second line, I made a curve down. So now you can see the way I'm trying to create the opening, right? So I'm not going to be covering that first. I don't know, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm just going to make a simple opening. So here I'm going to be using this pattern to cut on my Ankara. So I'm going to be drafting on this pattern first so that I will not just go on to waste, although not like waste, but I just want it to be accurate. And for the purpose of this tutorial, let me just make it more understandable. So you see the way I'm trying to mark my 10 inches, the 10 inches I came down by from my shoulder line. And I am so sorry you can't see this because my camera did not capture that part. So I'm coming out by 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to connect it with my ruler, and I'm also coming out from that 10 inches. That 10 inches I came down by 2.5 inches also, and I'm just connecting. So this line I'm connecting now is 2.5 inches outward. I hope you understand. Then from that 10 inches, I'm just going to place this chatelaine and then make a curve. Okay, I'm just following the guidance of my chanteline, just like that. So I hope you also realize that after I came down by 10 inches, I also came down by another 4 inches, right? So that curve is actually starting from that 4 inches. I hope you understand. So that is where the curve is starting. So now from that curve, I went up again by 2.5 inches, and I'm just going to be using my French curve to connect it with a curve. And that was actually how I achieved the sleeve. This is how to achieve the sleeve. I hope you have understood to this very point. And if you are confused in any points, just let me know in the comment section and I will definitely, clarify anything. So, but this is a very simple tutorial. So like I said, I cut this on 2.5 inches and I'm going to be using the 0.5 inches for the sewing allowance. I'm not adding any other allowance, so everything here is just going to be for both the cutting and for the sewing and everything. So now that I have it, I'm just going to place it so that you can see that it is actually exactly what I cut. Okay, can you see? So when you're doing this, you make sure you notch the midpoint, and that is what I have done. And I'm just going to be placing it, and now you can see, right? So if I cut my Ankara, that is the exact thing it's going to give to me. And right now I'm trying to cut this on my Ankara. I went on to pin it down, and I'm just going to be cutting exactly, and I'm not adding any stitching allowance because the pattern paper is already carrying a stitching allowance. So just go on to cut that out. So queens, if you have watched up to this very point, thank you very much. And please remember to subscribe and drop your question, drop a comment, and also please like this video so that it can go far. Please like this video. Thank you so much. So queens, I am done and I am just placing this Ankara, and you can see it has given us exactly the same style like the inspiration video. You can see it is so beautiful. So, and also I want you to take note that at this point I have not made the slit, like from the 4 inches to the 10 inches straight slit. I have not made it at this point. I'm going to do that later, but for now it is time for me to sew the sides of this sleeve. It's time for me to sew it, and I'm going to be using my bias for it. So in deciding to turn your side, you can either decide to cut two of these. I didn't want to do that because it was going to be too heavy. Okay, so that was why I just decided to use a bias. I don't want something that will be too bulky or heavy, because already when I was done with this cloth, it was heavy. Trust me, it was heavy after I was done with the whole stoning and everything. So I didn't want something that would be so uncomfortable on my clients. So now I have gone ahead to stitch this. Okay, I've gone ahead to turn this and have ironed it. And since I was sewing, I said, okay, let me just sew along with my inner. And I also went in to turn the neck and the armhole of my inner, and I ironed the hem parts also. So right now I'm going to take this over again to my sewing machine, and I will be sewing. I will just be making a tiny fold, and I will just sew all around, right? I will do that for the front and the back also. And I'll also do the neck as well, because I have not sewn the neck at this. I've not like stitched the top stitch the bias. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the inner. And for the sleeve, I'm going to be placing the right side of this Ankara on the wrong side of my chanteline sleeve. Like I will turn it and make sure I am placing the right side on top of the wrong side of my chanteline, and I'll take it over to my sewing machine and stitch from that opening, from those curves. That's where I'm going to be stitching on. So please remember, it's going to be on the wrong side. The right side of my Ankara is going to be on the wrong side of the chanteline sleeve. And I'm just going to take this over to my sewing machine. And first I'm going to be pinning this very well. And also remember that at this point I have still not made the opening, but I'm going to be doing that now. So I'm going to be stitching this. You pin it down, make sure everything is pinned down, and make sure everything is well relaxed so that you don't have any form of bulkiness inside. So you want to make sure everything is well placed and well relaxed. So right now, just go on to pin down everything together and also create my opening. And I'm going to take this over to my sewing machine right now, and I will sew only on those curves. And when I'm done, this is what it's going to look like. So you want to make sure you notch this very, very well. You want to make sure you notch it, and you're also going to iron it very well so that it can lay very well, and it's also not going to be dragging out the chanteline, so that the Ankara will not, the chanteline will not be showing on your Ankara when you put it on. So I'm going to notch this and also turn it over to the right side. And also you are going to make sure that you iron this very, very well. I'm emphasizing on that because if you don't iron it or you don't notch it properly, you might have a very rough work. So you want to make sure you notch and you iron this process. So remember, I say you're also going to be notching it so that you know the midpoint of the Ankara and the midpoint of the chanteline. And also whatever I'm doing to this sleeve, that's the same thing I'm going to be repeating on the other sleeves also. So right now for my inner, I am almost done with it. I've gone over to hem the down part and also join my back together. And right now I've also gone ahead to sew down my bias also on the neck part and the armhole. So right now it's time for me to just join the bodies and also join the shoulders. And for the body, you know that I'm going to be stitching, and I am having an opening like a slit at the down part. So I'm just going to be stitching by 0.5 inches, and I will be stopping on that notched part I have for my slit opening. And I'm also going to be joining the shoulders together, and I will also fold my slit. So I'm going to take this over to the sewing machine, and that's what I'm going to be doing for the inner. And for my sleeve now, I have gone ahead to press this. I have gone ahead to really press this, and it is relaxed. And I went on to make a top stitch on that opening, that's on the sides where I turned with my bias. So I'm sorry I lost that clip. I couldn't show you when I was, taking you through that process. So now I am done with these bodies. I'm done with the inner, and you can see how rough it is looking inside. So I'm going to take this over to my weaving, and I will weave that. So queens, I'm going to be stopping here. On my next video, I'm going to be working on the patterns. So right now we are done with the inner and the sleeve. So on my next video, we are going to be focusing on the bodies, right? So queens, I hope you found these tutorials helpful, and I hope I will see you on my next video. For now, bye and stay safe.